So
It's your microphone.
it's my Hi, good morning. I'm Eun Sook Kim from Castle University of Korea. I'm glad to here to talk about the impact of metabolic syndrome on the incidence of thyroid cancer. Thyroid cancer is one of the most common endocrine malignancy, and its incidence has rapidly increased during recent decades. Current evidence suggests that obesity and metabolically unhealthy status may be linked to higher risk of several cancers. So we investigated whether thyroid cancer risk is increased by metabolic syndrome and obesity phenotypes. Total around 23 million adults who participated in health screening between 2009 and 2014 were enrolled from the Korean National Health Insurance Database. BMI, waist circumference, fasting glucose, lipid profiles, and blood pressure was measured. Obesity substatus was subdivided by metabolically healthy or unhealthy according to metabolic syndrome and BMI. Proportion hazard ratio methods was used to estimate the risk of thyroid cancer. Here are the results. Table shows the baseline characteristics of the study population. Men were more likely to be higher BMI, weighted circumference, higher systolic blood pressure, fasting glucose, and lower HDL cholesterol level, and have less healthy lifestyle compared to women. Figure 2 shows the incidence of thyroid cancer by the quartiles of fasting glucose, triglycerides, systolic blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure, waist circumference, and HDL cholesterol level. All the components of metabolic syndrome, the quartile was according to the quartiles, the thyroid cancer risk was increased and decreased according to the quartile of HDL cholesterol in men and women. Table 2 shows the incidence and hazard ratio for thyroid cancer according to age, metabolic parameters, and the metabolic syndrome percent. Thyroid cancer risk was increased according to the metabolic BMI categories, all components of metabolic parameters, and metabolic syndrome. To sum up, thyroid cancer was increased to 1.3-fold higher risk, higher thyroid cancer risk in men if they had the metabolic syndrome, and whereas women had 1.12-fold higher risk of thyroid cancer. When we categorize subjects to separate influence of obesity and poor metabolic health. Figure 1 shows hazard ratio of thyroid cancer according to the presence of metabolic syndrome, stratified BMI category in men and women. According to the BMI category and the presence of metabolic syndrome, there is the linear increase of risk of thyroid cancer in men. However, women show the similar trends only in lower BMI categories such as lower than BMI, lower than 25 BMI. Table 2 shows the incidence and hazard ratio of thyroid cancer according to metabolic healthiness and obesity in men and women. Metabolic healthy status and obesity was categorized by the presence of metabolic syndrome and the presence of obesity. Compared to metabolically healthy non-obese group, all other phenotypes have the increased risk of thyroid cancer in men. But however, women had only the significant difference in the non-obese group, but there was no significant difference in obese group. So, in conclusion, comparison of the metabolic syndrome, especially obesity and metabolic syndrome, was significantly associated with increased risk of thyroid cancer in Korean men and women. Moreover, metabolically unhealthy subjects was a higher risk of thyroid cancer despite normal BMI. Management of metabolic disorders may give additional benefit for thyroid cancer prevention. Thank you.